During the past months I've been pursued by a darkness in many guises which I was finally compelled to look at, rather than run from, and that meeting shook me to the core of my being. It still does. As this is often a part of the journey, I thought I'd share what Spirit had to say about this. The only thing I can say is that standing on the edge of this power was one of the most unsettling and insidiously unholy things I've ever experienced. What it is capable of goes far, far beyond any imagined conceptualization of it, and as such commands a respect forged of the sensibility to keep a good distance from it. Yet this is not to be feared really, as it can be navigated, and in the process you will never forget what you've seen and what you've learned, and this is a good thing. Now on to the message. It is seen from here the dutiful diligence put into this so that at some time you are allowed to be freed up of all the muck and mire. Until then, however, travel must be made through the darkness that rests on the edge of existence, as it were. Here all shadows are welcome, and we say they are not so much welcome, as expected to participate, in a manner of their own choosing. Here you will find all kinds of hellish things awaiting you to consider them viable in your arena of existence or not. Their presence assumes your familiarity with them, and it is said when these forces erupt for you to look at, there is no way around asking for their displeasure to go away. They are in fact remnants of times past when you felt obligated to do one thing or another. They have haunted you ever since. Now they ask you once again to come and play with them. It is seen you don't want to at this point in time. However, you must make that clear at this time, or they will pursue you further than they already have. Here we have the nature of that which knows no sanctity invading the premises, so to speak, and enveloping you of sorts to consider its playful nature a viable option in your life. It is seen when these things happen you must decide yourself what it is you want to do about it. Neglect it and it will go away. Entertain it and you have an unwanted guest roaming about in places you would rather hide from view. These scenarios always beg of consequences that little is known about at the time, yet felt internally to be the right time and place they are in. These visitors, as we call them, these visitors often show up unassumed for what they are really up to. Their desire is to take you away from yourself and into that arena of being from which there is no say about what is to happen with you. Their only desire is to have you succumb to their power of light, which fails in the greater scheme of things. So we tell you this as you move through yourself, that these are there for you to look at and decide for yourself the outcome of working with them, for they never see things your way, yet they love to insist their way is better, offering you a glimpse into the darkness of that which is so unpalatable you have no choice but to turn away, or perish in their footsteps. It is here men are made, and we tell you this wholeheartedly. Let no one cross their path who is not ready to do so. Their power is not lightly taken, so beware when encountering them, and tread lightly with them until that point in time when you grasp and comprehend their true purpose in your life, to show you firsthand the nature of that which is unseen and unheard in the hearts of men when all is torn asunder within it. It is a valuable lesson, to be sure, yet one with many traps and sidesteps to be avoided at all costs.